Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica Cayley, and I'm one of the authors of the blog on building self-esteem for HealthyPlace. Today, I want to talk about mindfulness and how important it is to practice mindfulness when you're working on building self-esteem. I have been having a tough time this last week or two, and I'm just really getting to a point where I'm running out of tricks to keep myself upbeat during the pandemic lockdown. Because of my health issues, I made the choice to isolate at the very first week of March, and I am just going stir crazy here alone with only the cats. But I have spent the last couple of years working on my routines and working on my coping mechanisms to help me manage my bipolar type 2 mood swings. So I keep going back to pulling out things that I've done before, that I've written on, and I'm trying to figure out what can I do next. Well, I knew that that I had to do a video. It was due, and I didn't, for the first time, I didn't have a topic bubbling up in my mind, and it's been in the back of my mind, one of the things that my mind has been juggling for the last week. So I decided to pull out mindfulness from my bag of tricks, because when you're being mindful and living in the moment, you're focusing on one thing at a time. And so all those other things that are juggling in your brain that you need to take care of eventually, or you think you need to do right now, they go away because you're focusing on one thing. So I decided this morning to focus on getting a video done, period. So here I am for the first time appearing before you without makeup, without jewelry. My hair is so long for me and bushy, and my roots are growing in. I mean, who wants to be on a video like this? But my goal for today was finishing a video, and I'm being very mindful about putting it out there. So if you have a bunch of things in your brain, I really suggest that you practice mindfulness. A good way to start for me is to make a list of everything that's in your brain so that you don't have to keep worrying about forgetting it. Then prioritize them and then tick them off one at a time. Practicing mindfulness takes practice, it really does. Your mind is going to keep pulling you away. But what about this? And how about that? Just keep bringing your focus back to the current task. How does this help build self-esteem? All week, I've been struggling with feeling incompetent and not good enough because for the first time I didn't have a video ready to go. And now that I'm doing the video and getting it done, I know that I'm doing what I need to do. I'm taking care of my responsibilities. And so it does help my self-esteem. I can tell myself that I am good enough. It meant letting go of the need to be as gorgeous as possible on the video. And it meant, because I'm just not into putting on makeup right now. And it meant letting go of self-criticism and perfectionism. So sometimes you just need to let things be good enough and stop judging yourself on every little thing you're doing. Mindfulness helps that. because you're focusing 100%. And you can be sure that you're doing the best you can at this moment. So I find that mindfulness has helped me get closer to my personal vision of success, because I used to be a master multitasker. That's how I got through most of my life, doing a gazillion things at once, focusing on a gazillion things at once, and doing the best I could at each one, but failing fairly often, because if you're not spending the right amount of attention on things, it's a little easier to fail. When I switched from being a master multitasker to someone who practices mindfulness, I felt like my success level grew, and it was very calming too. Ultimately, I feel more in control of everything, and like anything else that you practice, it does get easier with time. So don't worry in the beginning if your mind flits about. Just practice bringing it back. So I've been working on this in the back of my head for a couple of days, thinking, how am I going to make this video really meaningful and useful? And then I said, you have to get a video done, period. Let's be mindful and focus on that. So here I am, for the first time, putting out an unscripted video, one that I haven't planned for days. And I hope that it helps those of you who are also having a rough week get through and do a couple of the things that are most important to your health, your safety, and your happiness right now. I wish you all safety and happiness and health. And I'm going to go work on mine right now. Getting this done has made me feel so much better that I'm going to go clean the kitchen. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon.